Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Duececraft. In this episode we are playing in the latest snapshot 18W11A, and in this snapshot there is a new mob, there is a few changes that we're going to check out. Starting with the first thing that I noticed right away when I opened up the world. This is a backup, by the way, this is a backup of my world, so we're not going to have to worry about corruption. First thing I noticed is I had about 15 squid in this little tiny pond when I first opened up the world, so I'm assuming squid generation or spawning is way up than from what it used to be. Also, you notice it's the squids now ink every time they are attacked, which is pretty cool. It sounds neat and has a cool little visual effect. Yeah, just like that. That's pretty cool. Now you're gonna notice something else here. All these ink sacs floating, that is because items now float in water. They'll drop, but they'll also come back up. And wow, it's kind of glitchy, so yeah. But they'll float up and down, and that's gonna not be good for my little ink farm here. We're gonna have to figure out a new way to get ink. Um, what else did I notice? I noticed that fish changed, so salmon looks way different now. Now has a blue face with a red body, and then the cooked salmon just looks a little bit different. It's more of an orange color than a red. And then we have cooked cod instead of the raw fish and broad or cooked fish, the blue ones that used to be the normal fish that you saw in Minecraft. They are no longer in this update. They are now cod, and they are kind of a tan color, I guess you would call it. So that is those new things. Now, I noticed there is a problem with redstone, and also the path blocks look different. I don't know if it's just because I'm not using it. Well, I am using a texture pack. Huh. I don't know. Looks like that was changed. But remember our little hidden scare, or our little bookcase doorway here that we opened? Yeah, with that trap door. Yeah. Something's going on with the redstone in that. Don't know what it is, but it is annoying. So I'll have to go into creative and figure out what's going on with that. So we are in my creative world, and we are at a mock-up of my hidden bookcase doorway there. Something is going on with the redstone, and I can't figure it out because if you look at this, both sides are wired exactly the same. We've got our double piston extender there with a observer facing the piston, and redstone coming out of it going back into the piston on both sides exactly the same. We've got delays going into these pistons and the top pistons exactly the same on both sides, and yet the one on the left, the observer just keeps freaking out, keeps getting a re-updating. I don't know why, but the other one does not. So maybe there is a new east-west, north-south rule for redstone in this update or something. That's the only thing that I can figure it out. Now that we have checked out that, how about we go check out some of the new mobs. There is a new mob called Drowned, and it is an underwater zombie basically, and we are going to go to a nether portal to go to the nether, to go to an ocean area to check those guys out. And here we are at my guardian farm, or what used to be my guardian farm. In this snapshot it does not work. I don't know if they changed the algorithm of the guardian spawns or what, but I have 2 block tall sources of water all the way across all of those up above the fence gates. Thank God the fence gates still hold water in this snapshot. But yeah, they in 1.12.2 this works just fine. Guardians fall all the time. In this one, no guardians spawning at all. So I don't know, something changed there. And if you look in my hand, I've got me a fishy in a bucket. So fishies are now in the ocean, of course, in the water, and you can catch them inside of buckets. And I'll show you how to do that here. let's get up here. Now, first of all, you're going to need a bucket of water. Not just a bucket. A bucket's not going to do it. It has to be a bucket of water. Makes sense, right? Because fish can't live in... Uh-oh, we got glitched out water. Let's put that back. Let's grab from there. There we go. Now let's find us a fishy. And hopefully we don't run into our new mob here, the drowned. And there is a baby drowned, and he has a trident. Oh, boy. That's the first baby drowned I've seen. So the baby drowns are basically underwater zombies, and they are pretty awesome looking, aren't they? So yeah, they are deadly though. That's the first baby one I saw. That was pretty cool. You see, some of them have tridents that they throw at you, and they are very painful. They're holding the trident backwards, aren't they? Interesting. But some have some have the trident. Some just have their fist, and those guys will just use a melee attack. Die! Let's get up for air. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that drowning animation goes a lot faster than it used to. I think you lose air, or lose hearts, quicker than it used to be, but that could just be me. Let's get rid of these guys, and actually I don't want to get rid of them anymore. I want to find me some fish. Woohoo! Oh, the swimming animation is horrible. And, did I get him? Nope. Got him. So now I have a fish in a bucket. Now we can name tag this guy and throw him in an aquarium or wherever we want to. And if... he looks so doofy. If I put him up on dry land, guess what's gonna happen? This guy is gonna die. So let me put him up here and you can see. What is this? Okay, so obviously water blocks. Yep, he's about to die. Water blocks and slabs don't work out too well, it looks like. So we need to report that bug. Yeah, let me get a screenshot of this real quick and we're going to report that. The swimming. This swimming. I don't know about this swimming. So I did notice one bad thing. You can no longer do the old torch trick to get air anymore unless you spam the heck out of the torches. That's the only way you're gonna get air with torches anymore, and then all your torches float away. But one good thing is soul sand underwater creates a column of bubbles. You can't breathe the bubbles, but if you need a quick escape from down below, carry soul sand with you and just ride the bubbles on up, and it'll push you to the surface. And of course we have the new coral blocks. We have purple, yellow, red, blue, and pink. And then we have the new coral fans. That's the newest block. And these just attach onto the side of coral. They won't attach to the top, just on the sides for some reason. Whatever, but each coral has the same color fan. So yellow, purple, red, blue, and pink. And then we also have the coral here, the coral plant. In the same colors, red, yellow, blue, pink, and purple. And then we have something new, I believe it's new. We also have these are dead blue, or dead coral plants. There's the blue, this is the red, this is purple, and this is pink. And you can see they've all got these different textures to them, which really look nice. I thought maybe you smelted these guys to get the dead ones, but you don't. Apparently they just dry out whenever they're on land, and that's how you get the dried ones, or the dead ones. Also, for the coral blocks, I guess you can only find them underwater. You're gonna have to mine them underwater because there's no recipe to craft them. So yeah, I guess I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. But those are the new blocks. Now if I could just find me a shipwreck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little science. I told you before, I read in the release notes that zombies will turn into... Are you kidding me with the weather? Hold on. I read that zombies will turn into drowned if they are drowned, so we're gonna try some zombie villagers also, see what happens with those guys and regular zombies. Hopefully we can drown them without them floating up. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, number one, the zombies are just not even trying to swim. The zombie villagers floated up. A little bit odd. And zombie villagers dying. Regular zombies are not. Okay, so zombie villagers definitely do not turn into drowned. Oh, these guys have the transformation animation. Like whenever you cure a zombie villager. Oh, there they go. So yeah, zombies will turn into drowned, and they will stay at the bottom of water. That is really weird. So you could set up a mob trap that way to get some tridents, probably. Let's see what happens when they are exposed to light. Let's get rid of our water. And they just die. Burn up like regular zombies. Just weirdly, they take longer. Maybe they're well hydrated, so they take longer to die or something. So, it is confirmed zombies do turn into drowned if you drown them. Zombie villagers do not, however. That is crazy. Well, after a few hours of the game crashing over and over and over and over and over, I finally gave up on finding a ship. But there are sunken ships in the new Snapshot. Yeah, I just never found one. Inside there is chests with loot and treasure maps and all kinds of goodies, but we won't get to see that in this video. I am tired of crashes, so I'm going to play back here in the stable 1.12. That is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.